What up YouTube, Doomnyc here with a deck profile. This one's going to be Psychics. A lot of people have been asking for it, so this is my build. Keep in mind that this is pre-Hyperlibrarian, so the deck is obviously going to change once Hyperlibrarian comes out. But anyway, here we go. I'll start off with the main guy of the deck, Mind Master. You need this guy to start your loop, so you pay 800 to tribute a psychic monster beside himself and you get another one. 3 Esper Girls. I played 3 just because it's better that you draw this early instead of, you know, waiting to get it later. Even you don't need to draw it, but it's just good to have it early game. So basically her effect, she's a level 2 tuner, and when this card's removed from play and then you special summon it, right? You can remove from play face down the top card of your deck. Then when she's sent from the field to the graveyard, you get to add that remove from play card to your hand. So that's pretty good. It's like a little mini draw engine all in one. 3 Psychic Clerics. Another main card of the deck. Gotta play this. It's 2100 defense, so if you need to stall, you can stall with it for a turn or two, which is okay, but really you want to use its effect because its effect is really good. First off, when it's normal or flip summon, it goes to defense mode, so it's already in defense, so you don't got to worry about the 0 attack, and you can ditch a card from your hand to remove from play 1 psychic type monster, and then when this guy leaves the field, that remove from play psychic monster hits the field. So it's really good. You combo this with your Esper Girl to get, you know, your combos going. Probably my favorite card in the deck, Serene Psychic Witch. 1400 attack, so it gets under bottomless, and basically this is good to have first turn if you don't get your Mind Master out first turn. So you can set this because her effect is when she gets destroyed, destroyed and sent to the grave, you can remove from play 1 psychic type monster from your deck with 2000 or less attack, and then your next turn you special summon it. So first turn you can set this, it gets destroyed, goes to the graveyard, you remove Mind Master from play, and then on your next turn Mind Master gets special summoned to the field. So you can start your combos from your second turn on if you have that first. Alright, Silent Psychic Wizard. This is the beater in the deck, 1900 attack, and I would have liked to play 3, but I couldn't fit it, and you have to play it. So definitely I would run 2, and it has a pretty good effect. When it's normal summon, you can remove from play 1 psychic type monster in your grave, and then when this guy's destroyed, you can special summon it. So basically a lot of these psychic monsters have the ability to remove from play a card, and then when they leave the field they get special summoned. So it's a continuous loop. 1 Dr. Cranium, only 1 in the Hyperlibrarian build. This is obviously going to go up, but for now just 1. It's a level 1 normal regular psychic, so you can always sync this with Mind Master to get formula if you need it. If this is destroyed, you can, destroyed by battle, I should say, you can pay 800 and get Mind Master on the field. So again, really good card. I play 1 Mental Seeker. I like this guy over the other level 3. What's his name? Psychic. Well, you guys know the card I'm talking about. Yeah, this guy has a better effect. When he's removed from play and then he's special summoned, you get to look at the top 3 cards of your opponent's deck and remove 1 from play. So, essentially that's good, especially if in those 3 cards your opponent has like a game-changing card like a Dark Hole or Monster Reborn, and he's a level 3 tuner, so he's better than Psychic Commander. That's the card, Psychic Commander. So yeah, you can use this. So I use 1 of those instead of Psychic Commander. 1 Destructotron. Another level 4. This is the reason why I don't play 3 Psychic Wizards. It's because I like the fact that, when you're tributing off your stuff with Mind Master and you get to this guy, right, you can actually pay life points to destroy like face downs. Like if your opponent didn't have like Solemn Warnings to negate summons, but they have like a D Prison or Mirror Force, you put this guy on the field and then you can just pay life points to get rid of all that stuff. So that's why I play 1 of those. I play Overdrive Teleporter. There are times when you can summon this and you can go into like a quick Hyper Psychic Blaster. It's pretty decent, but mainly I want this guy in the grave. He can be special summoned, but you get to manipulate the grave a little bit with the build I'm playing, so you'll see in a second why I play that. And the last monster, Glow Up Bulb. Alright, so that's the monster count. I think it's 17 monsters. Alright, so for the spells, just start off with the staples: Monster Born, Dark Hole, Double MST, Trunade. Alright, those are staple spells. Now I play 3 upstarts. Again, this is like one of those decks where Mind Master, getting him out early is a must, so you gotta have multiple ways. I don't play Sangan. I just didn't think it was that good, especially with the type of synchros that you play. I'd probably end up just discarding Sangan to the grave, and so I'd rather just play another spell instead. 3 upstarts, 1 Foolish Burial, and you have multiple targets. Like you can dump your Overdrive Teleporter, your Glow Up Bulb, your Esper Girl, if you want. If you dump Esper Girl, you'll pay 800 less life points, so that's why that's pretty good. I play 1 Telekinetic Power Well. This card is so good. Like, you can run through your Mind Master plays. You get your 3 Esper Girls in the graveyard, and then you have you get your clerics, and then you can play this, and you can fill up your field with like all the Esper Girls, and then like tribute them off, and then just go crazy. It's a really good play. 1 for 1 again to get your Mind Master. Emergency Teleport, really good card. Sad that it's at 1, and with the Psychic deck the way it is now, this card is not gonna ever go back up to 2 or 3, so it's too good. I play tech time. I play 2 Psychic Field Zones, and because stuff is being removed and brought back and all this stuff, when you remove that Overdrive Teleporter and the Esper Girl, you can play this, and you can get like a level 8 Synchro Monster. It's really good. You could even use this with Overdrive Teleporter and like a Mental Archfiend, bring it back to the grave, and you can get Overmind Archfiend. So that's just really good. You don't need the 1 tuner plus 2 or more tuners when you use this card, so it's really good. 1 Miracle Synchrofusion. Axon Kicker is just like the icing on the cake if you can get that out in this deck, so I do play 1 of these, and you can always play Psychic Field Zone to bring stuff back to the grave. Alright, so that's the spell count. Now for the traps. I play 2 Mind Over Matter. I find myself playing traps instead of like defense, playing traps that can actually stop a play, so I do play 2 Mind Over Matters. I play 1 Royal Oppression, because especially if you get your loop out and you have like a Beast and Barkion on the field, and sitting behind this card, Royal Oppression, first turn, that's like a really good lock for your opponent. So that's why I main deck that. 2 Solemn Warnings, again, same thing. It's really good to lock your opponent down. 1 Solemn Judgment, and the trap tech for the deck, I play 2 Psychic Triggers. This card is always live, because regardless, if you draw it early and you can't play it, you can always ditch it with Cleric's Effect. And if you draw it late game, you can set it, and then on your opponent's turn you can remove from play 2 to draw 2 cards. Well, basically the effect of this card, if you don't know, is if your life points are lower than your opponent's, which more than likely they will be after using Mind Master or Overdrive Teleporter's effect, and you can remove from play 2 Psychic monsters in your grave to draw 2 cards. So again, it's like another way to draw cards in the deck. So this deck has a lot of draw power. Alright, side deck. Ancient Fairy, Chimera Tech, double Cyber Dragon, double Veiler, and Veiler does mess this deck up, so you always want to be wary of that. Pupper Plant, 1 Side Blocker. Side Blocker is really good, like especially to side this in game 2. You're playing against someone who like depends on a certain card or cards. You can just play this guy, call that card, and then they can't activate it. It's really good. Double Crossout. One Psychokinesis. This card's good. I mean, it makes you pay a lot of life points, but I mean 1,000 life points to destroy, one card on the field, but it can be worth it, especially if you're playing Hero Beatdown and they're setting a lot. So double bottomless, especially with the priority rule about to change, this card's going to be really good. One Mirror Force, if you need more defense, and one Crevice. Alright, that's the side deck, extra deck. One Formula, Catastor, one Android, one Beast. That's like level 5s are like really important in this deck. Then we go level 6s. We got one Barkion, one Psychic Nightmare, just to have a Psychic at level 6, and one Bryonic. So those are your level 6s. Only 2 level 7s, Black Rose and Psychic Life Transfer. And you can get this out first turn if you have like a Monster Reborn or something like that. Then you can get this out, remove a Psychic so that you can gain some life points, because the Mind Master play does cost you a lot. One Thought Ruler Archfiend, of course, you gotta play that. Stardust Dragon, only 2 level 8s. I think this is like the only deck ever that I'm playing only 2 level 8s. Level 9s, actually, there's more. Hyper Psychic Blaster, Overmind Archfiend. This card's really good. It's like this is the reason why I don't play Return from a Different Dimension, because this guy has kind of like that effect. Once per turn, you can remove from play a Psychic, and then when he gets destroyed, all the stuff that he removed from play with his effect, you can special summon it to the field. So that's really good. One Trishula, obviously, you can get this first turn at any given time as long as you have Mind Master out there. And one Ultimate Axon Kicker. And if you guys don't know, this guy's 2900 beat stick, and he requires one Synchro Psychic and one non-Synchro Psychic monster. So, this guy cannot be destroyed by card effects, which means your face down Raikou, your bottomless, or your Mirror Force, stuff like that can't destroy him. So he can only die by battle, and he's 2900 attack. So yeah, that is my Psychic deck, guys. I hope you guys like it. I have a lot of nice tech choices in the deck, so tell me what you guys think in the comment section down below. And yeah, that's about it. I'm probably gonna post a video after this, explaining the loop a little bit, or at least how I do the loop. That way you guys can get an idea, because it's a little tricky, especially if you don't know what to do. It's not just as simple as putting Mind Master on the field and then just tributing everything off. There's actually a lot of thought, and you got to think quick when you do it, and especially keep track of your life points, because if you've already taken a few hits, you can't try to do the combo. The combo takes more than half your life points. So, and I don't play Brain Research Lab. I know a lot of you guys are going to say, well, why don't you play that? I don't play it because, honestly, if I play 3 of those and I play like 2 or 3 terraformings, then I take away a lot of my nice tech choices for the deck, so that's why I don't do that. But yeah, leave your comments down below. Don't forget to subscribe, and until next time, YouTube, peace.